even now, Manish, as the exit polls, as one can see, BJP does always emerge in all exit polls as the single largest party. I mean, the combination of Congress as well as the JMM may be winning in some exit polls and flirting with the halfway mark or majority mark. But BJP in exit polls as well continues to be the single largest party. Himanshu, let me now come to you. Does this give the BJP some sort of confidence that they will continue to be the single largest party and then by extension be able to attract others, quite literally the others over here, and then form a government?
That's right. See, there's a lot at stake for the BJP central leadership in Jharkhand. I remember these elections were fought at a time when there was a big national debate taking place on Citizenship Amendment Act and also the NRC. And both Prime Minister and Rajnath Singh, when they campaigned extensively in Jharkhand, they mentioned this fact again and again in different rallies, in different constituencies. So a lot is at stake. The all eyes will be now how far BJP central leadership has actually managed to sell across these ideas as important election issues. Because I remember the BJP manifesto for Jharkhand very clearly mentions, and I want to just read 2 lines from page number 45. It says that just 1 minute. Well, it did say that the neighboring state of West Bengal has suffered from illegal migration, and if the government comes back to power, it will try and bring NRC to address this problem. This has been very clearly promised by the BJP in its manifesto. Now, all eye will be on how far BJP manages to actually convince people on the ground, convince voters. 5 years back, BJP owned 37 seats, and with support from AGSU, it managed to form the government. But this time, NDA has been a divided house, and BJP leadership has tried hard to keep its house together, but it could not succeed because there was a tussle for seats among the NDA allies, and ultimately all the important constituents, JDU, LJP, AJSU and BJP, they fought separately. They fought against each other in different constituencies. So clearly, for the Chief Minister Raghubar Das, the challenge has been, one, to fight anti-incumbency. Second, to put
more than Raghubar Das. More than Raghubar Das, Himanshu. And Anurag is also with us. He joins us from outside Shibu Soren's residence. But Himanshu, one quick question, and maybe Manish can also weigh in on this. Himanshu, the thing is that this is a party that has made all elections about the personality and the magnificence of one man, Narendra Modi. Everything rallies behind his name. Everybody rallies behind his name. And the moment they win any election, it is immediately converted into a favorable referendum on X issue or Y. Article 370, triple talaq, and now this. Do you think that if there is a favorable result, it will be seen as NRC or the BJP pitching NRC being acceptable to people politically? Or is this a no-brainer? Of course they would.
That's right. That formed a very important part of BJP's campaign. And as I said earlier, remember these Jharkhand elections were fought at a time when there was a big debate, national debate in Parliament, outside Parliament on Citizenship Amendment Bill, and also later the NRC, which became such a big controversy. And that's why all eyes will be on Jharkhand as to how far people actually have reacted to this attempt by the BJP to actually win their support. And I do have that quote that I wanted to mention, Sanket. The BJP manifesto, page 45 says, "There has been mass infiltration of Bangladeshis in West Bengal. Our government will bring in NRC to end this menace." And this is clearly the promise that BJP has made to the people of Jharkhand, and that's why these results today become very crucial and has ramifications.
Manish, I want to come to you
as well.
Yes, Manish, I want to come to you. That point that Himanshu was making with the Prime Minister at the Ramlila Maidan yesterday saying that we haven't even mentioned NRC. Well, it's right there in the Jharkhand manifesto. Do you think that the BJP is now going to, obviously appearing to be on the back foot?
Sanket, I would like to give you, because I was following almost all the election speeches of BJP top leaders. You can see, you can just type Rajnath Singh in Jharkhand, and Rajnath Singh as Union Defence Minister used to always claim that our government is going to implement NRC nationwide. It will be implemented across the country. Besides NRC, Amit Shah twice he said on Saturday, I remember that one Saturday he was in Devghar and there he claimed that the construction of Ram temple will start in 4 months time, and once again he was back on Monday. On Sunday the news was not flashed, like it was not given the prominence by the channels or the newspapers. Monday he was back in Jharkhand, and that day we saw on entire BJP tweets feed that Amit Shah has promised that Ram temple will be constructed in 4 months time. Not only Amit Shah, even the Prime Minister, if you remember, Prime Minister in the last leg, he addressed 2 meetings, one in Dumka and another in Barhet. In these 2 assembly constituencies, because Hemant Soren was contesting there, in Dumka's rally, if you remember, he said कि कपड़ों से ये जो प्रदर्शन करने वाले हैं, इनकी पहचान होती है. So they have used everything. They tried to mobilize, they tried to polarize the voters on every issue, whether it was NRC, whether it was Ram temple, whether it was this new citizenship bill. And the most striking feature is that this time BJP in Jharkhand used to always hype the corruption issue. Corruption was not the main theme in their election speeches, and one of the reasons was that for the first time in the history of Jharkhand election, or in the BJP's history, they got someone charge-sheeted in a quota scam, in the health scam, in a 130 crore health scam in party. He was given the ticket, and Prime Minister in his first election meeting in Jharkhand, he shot votes for that guy Bhanu Pratap Sahi, but at the same time the party Narendra Modi and Amit Shah denied ticket to Saryu Rai, who is to expose, who has the rare distinction of exposing all the scams in Bihar as well as in Jharkhand. Sanket.